Hello! Welcome to another beautiful sunset in Minecraft. Oh, lovely. I love Minecraft sunsets. Okay, we're here today to do a channel update. And I'm stood up here on the wall, partly because we get a nice view of the sunset, but also because I want to build the enchanting room while we have a bit of a chat. And this white line here and the sticky out bit there is the outline of the enchanting room. I've got everything that I need now to build the enchanting room and the enchanting table, which is great because I really want the fortune pick. So I'll just get loaded up. Oh yeah, you can hear the cows. Let's go about making that first, huh? Before I get into telling you about the channel, I want to make sure I don't mix this one up. Oh, ooh, at last. Okay. We'll get the sandstone first. And let's go and lay out the room. A single doorway, I think, about there. Something like that. Doorway might come a long one, I can't remember. I did sort of work out where I wanted things. I want a line of columns down here. And I want it to line up with this door. Yeah, so I think I want it here actually. Will that work on the other side as well? Yeah, probably. Like that maybe? Yeah, we'll fix it if it doesn't work. Okay, so let me tell you about what I'm thinking about with my channel. I have been doing... I've got a lot of stuff. Where shall I start? Maybe at the beginning is a good place. I started my channel back in October. I think I'd mentioned in one of my other one of my other I think it was in a Space Engineers episode. I talked about how I'd got started with playing, broadcasting, all that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm thinking about my build. I'm not very good at thinking and talking at the same time. This was maybe a bad plan. Well, let me just tell you anyway. I got into broadcasting after having a bit of a profound moment. I was actually on a train on the way to a funeral of an old friend who committed suicide. And that kind of thing puts you in a profound state of mind, I suppose, is a good way to look at it. It kind of makes you think a bit. I want a window here. Maybe a bigger one like that. We'll see. Maybe a narrow one. 2 narrow ones? Some narrow ones? Yeah, something like that. And then this will be a solid wall because I'm going to have the enchanting table at this end. Okay. Let me get my height right. It's from the ground 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want it one higher than that. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's So when you have a bit of a tragedy, it can really put you in a state of mind where you think differently about things. And I was on the train, it was a long journey, and I was playing on my phone, and I was reading an article that somebody had written about the power that games journalists have over the games industry and games developers. And I was reading this article, and it just I didn't relate to it at all. Yeah, I saw myself as a customer of the games industry, but I didn't find myself relating to how I was supposed to be so heavily influenced by what the journalists had to say. And as I was thinking about this, I kind of thought, well, the words sort of popped in my head that it just, listening so much to games reviewers, it's just not how the community that I belong to worked. And it was that thought that somehow I was actually part of a community. I was, just by watching YouTube videos and commenting and watching people broadcasting on Twitch, somehow that had made me part of a community. That wasn't something I'd ever really considered until that moment. I hadn't thought of YouTube and sort of Let's Players and just watching stuff and commenting, but then I realised it kind of is a community, because I comment on people's videos and I get to know the other fans, especially on Twitch, because you're chatting with the other fans in chat, and you meet the same people on a regular basis. Yeah, it is a community, and it was quite a profound thought. It had a sort of an effect on me, because, well, if I'm part of a community, do I really want to be a passive member of the community or an active member of the community? And I'm usually, I like to jump into things and give things a go, just do stuff. I am more of an active member of things than I am a passive member. I like jumping in and having a bit of an adventure of things. I'm not afraid of making a fool of myself or anything like that. And that's how I ended up being inspired to do YouTube and to start broadcasting on Twitch. And I'd thought about it, but hadn't really planned much. And then I was playing Space Engineers one day, and something happened, or I built something anyway. And I thought, you know, if I'd have been broadcasting that would have made a good scene, or that something about what had just happened. I thought that's the kind of thing that would have been good to broadcast. And so I set up Twitch and I immediately started playing Space Engineers. And I played Space Engineers for, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks before I did anything else. I was on Twitch. I hadn't intended to do anything else, but then as I'm playing Twitch, Twitch offers you, says, would you like to put your videos on YouTube? Would you like to make highlights of these videos and put them on YouTube? And I thought, yeah, I suppose, why not? And so I went from being a Twitch broadcaster to making YouTube videos, and it really was that simple. Nothing that I had planned. It just kind of happened, Okay, let's make this into a doorway the same as that one. Did I pick up... Right, I'm going to need some steps. So it wasn't a very well thought out thing. It was more of a spare of the moment idea, which sort of... which should come to me at a fairly sad moment. Which I then sort of just put into action again, just sort of on the spare of a moment. Let's see, we'll need to cap off all these small windows. I'm not sure if I like these 3 narrow ones, but I think I do like these 2 narrow ones here. We'll do it like this and see what I think. They're easy to change them. Yeah, I like this idea of a little small doorway, because then that way if I build a row of columns as you walk into the house from the front door, I think what we'll see is a row of columns and it'll actually hide that door. If I get the position right. So I might end up changing exactly where that door is, but it'll be either where it is now or 1 block either side. But yeah, that's cool. Let's have a look at this from up top now. Excellent. Right, let's put floorboards on, I think. Oh no, let's go do that window. Door, sorry. Yeah, so I set up my channel in a bit of a disorganised ad hoc fashion. I was playing Space Engineers at the time, and I put out maybe 30 episodes of Space Engineers before I started playing anything else, and the whole time I'd been live streaming and just making highlights to YouTube, and good fun. I highly recommend to anybody who fancies giving it a go, just do it. Honestly, there is nothing to fear. It's so easy to do and it's so much fun. Just go for it. I've put floorboards in my project chest. Let's grab those. Don't know if this is enough, but it'll certainly get us started. Plenty of wood if I need more. And once I'd worked out how to use the OBS broadcasting software to record locally, I started playing Prison Architect, and I started playing Banished, and I played those for a while. And all of these things are still live on my channel at the moment. So since October, I've been playing the same 3 games, and then recently, of course, Minecraft, because I just can't not play Minecraft. I love Minecraft so much, and I'm that kind of player. I sort of binge at things. I like to. Maybe I'll spend a whole week of doing nothing but playing Minecraft, and then another week I'll just play nothing except Banished. I like to sort of binge on things like that. And I always come back to the things that I haven't played for a while. So nothing ever gets forgotten, but I do sort of go in phases and fads. Now what happened with Space Engineers, I mean, it's quite funny really, was because I couldn't think of a name for my base and my ships and things. I'm just really, really bad at thinking up names for stuff. So I'd started naming my ships after YouTubers who I watched, and my base I called Muckluck, after the first YouTuber that I'd ever watched, who got me watching YouTube videos and into the whole Let's Playing thing, introduced me to a lot of the big players. And then on another ship a bit further down the line, I'd named the Merry Gamer, who another channel that I watch and enjoy. Well, the Merry Gamer and Muckluck play together on the same Minecraft server, and Muckluck watched my videos, and then he told the Merry Gamer um, about my videos where I talked about how much I enjoyed watching his channel and all that kind of thing. How he'd inspired me to get broadcasting, and yes, and eventually it got to the point where Merry Gamer had was planning on doing a broadcast of Space Engineers of his own, but he was doing a multiplayer, and he asked me if I'd like to get involved in a multiplayer. Let's just see, do we get a full choice of 30? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Yeah, he asked me if I would like to join him playing multiplayer Space Engineers. Well, I was absolutely delighted with that, of course. It was really strange though, because I've been watching Mary play all kinds of games for, must be more than a year, and so Mary's like somebody off the TV, and here it was like asking, it's like when you watch a TV program and then someone off the TV asks you to go on TV with them. It was really strange. It was like being mixed up with a bunch of celebrities, and here was me, the only ordinary person in the room. But yeah, that kind of passed, because now Merry Gamer is the guy I play Space Engineers with, and it's great. Oh, we have so much fun. Do you know what? I should get rid of some of those vines before they start spreading too much. Just a temporary harvest wall, this. But yeah, that's kind of means now multiplayer Space Engineers episodes, they are fun, so much fun to record, and I think what I'm gonna do in the short term at least, I can't see me playing any single player Space Engineers for a while. I mean, for one thing, it feels really odd now that I've named my all my ships and things after people who like. Yeah, just really strange. It's all a bit different. It feels odd going and flying the Merry Gamer now that the Merry Gamer is someone I just play a game with. And I think I don't really. Yeah, I'm not inspired at the moment to play single player Space Engineers, because we're having so much fun playing it multiplayer. So I think I'm just gonna I'll stop that for the moment, and then if I do pick up my single player episodes again in the future, which more than likely at some point I will, we can start a second season. We'll go into a new world, because it is getting to be a bit of an old world now that maybe we'll want to take the ships through a portal and through a wormhole, that's how we do it, and go into an infinite world with them. So not saying we'll never go back to that, but I'm gonna put it on hold for the meantime. Now that is gonna give me the opportunity to put a little bit of an extra something else onto my channel, and that something else has got to be Medieval Engineers. Oh boy, I am enjoying that so much. At the moment I'm a complete noob and I am derping everything in Medieval Engineers. I was putting a bit of it out on Twitch while I just had a very first go, and yeah, it was comical. Building walls that fall down and stuff, because all the walls are subject, they've got proper integrity to them. It's amazing, loving it. So I think maybe we'll do some episodes, we'll do a bit of Medieval Engineers. Right, must be coming up to, let me see, sunset, so that must mean that we're coming up to 20 minutes, so I best get ready, draw this to an end quite quickly. Yeah. So got lots and lots of new stuff I want to do. Got UHC coming out soon. I'm playing UHC with the NID server shortly, so I'll have a load of episodes on that. my Minecraft stuff that I'm doing. I've got loads of episodes. I'm actually holding back what I'm building because there's loads of episodes that I want to make with you. I've got to go do some exploring. I've got to do some building. There's things I want to do with you. So it's putting me off playing the game because I need to record at the same time. So I need to make some space for that on my channel. Now in the meantime, I still want to do Banished and I still want to do Prison Architect. But I'm not going to be able to fit everything in all at the same time. So I think rather than doing sort of like, you know, one episode a week and all that kind of thing, I think what we'll do instead is I like to binge play. And I noticed when I watch other people's channels, my preference is rather than to watch a once a week video. I mean, it's okay with something like Minecraft is fine because you don't need to pick up the theme or the story. You don't need to remember anything. But if I'm watching somebody play something like Banished or Prison Architect or something like Don't Starve even, I actually prefer to let them make a few episodes and then I'll go and I'll watch them all in one go. So I think I'll try putting them out in that way. I'll do as I'm doing on Twitch at the moment. Anytime you want to watch me just do the grindy work, because both Prison Architect and Banished are sort of in the mid-game now, so there's plenty of stuff where I just need to get on, do stuff, maintain the game, gather resources, that sort of thing. Same with Minecraft too. Follow me on Twitch and you'll get a notification when I'm doing stuff. So I'll still do that. I'll play games fairly randomly on Twitch, but I'll wait until I've got a few episodes stored up and then I'll release them sort of every other day or something between my Space Engineers episodes. So it'll be every other day will be Space Engineers with Friends, which I'm not kidding is getting funnier by the episode. We're having a lot of fun making that series. And then I'll intersperse the Space Engineers with batches of things, so it'll be maybe 1 week it'll be all Minecraft episodes and you'll see me build the rest of this, and we'll go off and we'll get the jungle wood and all that sort of thing, and then maybe another week it'll be just Prison Architect, and then that way I can start off each batch of episodes with a little catch up on where we're up to and what I'm planning on doing over the next couple of episodes, and yeah, and maybe that'll work. And it's I think it's how I'd prefer to watch them, so it should be easy enough to make them that way. And yeah, we'll give it a go, and maybe by the time I've done this for a couple of weeks I'll decide that it's not working or something and we'll try something new. But for now, yay, Minecraft, loving Minecraft. Looking forward to Minecon, and now I've got an enchanting room. I'll let you know as soon as I've got a fortune pick. Oh god, I need a fortune pick, because then there's all kinds of things we'll get doing. Anyway, I guess my time's up, so thank you for watching this channel update. See you again. Bye!